For nearly 3 decades, one label dominated the world: Made in China. From smartphones and electronics to toys and machinery, China became the factory of the world. But today, something remarkable is happening. Apple now assembles 55 million iPhones in India, that is roughly 25% of its global production. Electronics exports from India have reached $48 billion. Companies like Foxconn, Micron, Samsung, and Airbus are investing billions in Indian factories. So, why are global companies suddenly betting on India? And can India become the world's manufacturing powerhouse? Hi, this is Kriti, and you're watching Corporate Lens. Let's begin. The turning point came during the pandemic. Factories shut down, ports became congested, supply chains broke. Companies realized that too much of global manufacturing depended on a single country. At the same time, trade tensions between the United States and China increased. As a result, companies adopted a strategy called China Plus One. Instead of manufacturing everything in China, companies started looking for a second production base, and India emerged as one of the strongest candidates. India offers three important advantages. First, India has one of the world's youngest populations. India's median age is about 29 years and compared to nearly 40 years in China. Second, India offers competitive labor costs and a growing skilled workforce. Third, India offers a domestic market of 1.4 billion people. India's middle class is rapidly growing towards 580 million people by 2030. Companies can manufacture in India and also sell in India. Manufacturing locally bypasses heavy import duties and puts global brands right in front of the world's fastest growing consumer market. Government incentives, infrastructure spending, and manufacturing policies have made India more attractive for investment. As many companies now see it, India is not just a factory, it is also one of the world's largest customers. The shift is no longer a prediction, it is already happening. Apple has rapidly expanded iPhone production in India. By some estimates, India could account for nearly 28% of global iPhone production in the coming years. Foxconn has invested billions of dollars in new facilities across Karnataka, Telangana, and Tamil Nadu. Samsung's Noida plant is one of its largest smartphone factories globally. American chipmaker Micron is investing nearly $2.75 billion in semiconductor facilities in Gujarat. Vietnamese EV company VinFast is investing $2 billion in Tamil Nadu. Airbus and Tata are manufacturing C-295 military transport aircraft in India, shifting entire production lines from Europe. GE Aerospace and HAL are working together on fighter jet engines in India, transferring advanced defense technology to India. From smartphones to semiconductors, from electric vehicles to aerospace, global manufacturing is steadily expanding in India. And when large companies arrive, smaller suppliers follow. Battery makers, component manufacturers, packaging firms, logistics companies. Economists call this the network effect. One factory creates an entire ecosystem. This reduces imports, lower costs, and create thousands of additional jobs. India is now beginning to build these manufacturing ecosystems. India's electronics exports jumped nearly 25% to a record $48 billion. India also attracted nearly $95 billion in gross foreign investment in financial year 2026, highlighting growing investor confidence in the country's manufacturing ambitions. This was up from about $80.6 billion in financial year 2025, representing roughly 17% growth year over year. RBI Deputy Governor Poonam Gupta recently stated that gross FDI could exceed $100 billion in financial year 2027. These numbers suggest that India's manufacturing momentum is accelerating. Many people believe companies come to India simply because labor is cheaper, but that is only part of the story. India is now investing in semiconductor packaging, electronics components, and advanced manufacturing. Through production linked incentive scheme, India injected over 2 lakh crore rupees in direct cash back incentives for companies that hit local manufacturing targets. The Indian government didn't just ask global companies to come, it paid them. The government has launched 22,919 crore rupees component manufacturing scheme to support local component manufacturing to encourage domestic supply chains. The goal is no longer just assembly. The goal is to build complete supply chains inside India. India's manufacturing story is promising, but challenges remain. Logistics costs are still high, skill shortages exist in advanced manufacturing. China spent decades building its manufacturing ecosystem. But for the first time in many years, global companies increasingly see India as a manufacturing base, a consumer market, a supply chain partner, and an emerging technology hub. With its cost advantage, skilled labor, improving infrastructure, and expanding manufacturing capabilities, India is well positioned to become a global manufacturing leader. The question is no longer whether companies are coming to India. The real question is, can India build infrastructure and industrial ecosystem needed to become one of the world's leading manufacturing powers? The answer could shape India's economy for decades to come. If you find this video informative, do like, share, and subscribe for more such insights. And thanks for watching.